Natto is a food. Natto is a Japanese food, and natto is delicious. And natto makes the body
Shinja,
healthy.
no. Put this down and detangle your hair. Try to make eye contact with your audience. And stop using those meaningless words like
Shinja, I know you're trying hard to work on your speech right now, but what Anita said is right. You need to make good eye contact with the audience and stop saying words like because that's going to make you less credible. People are going to believe you less because you look less confident when you do those things.
But I don't have a confidence, and then I'm trying to hide from people, but I have to do this, so I'm doing it, but I don't want to see them.
Well,
I'm so nervous.
Yeah, well, if you're nervous, I think that's something that everybody goes through, so you're not alone. For me, I was nervous when I was first public speaking. What helps me is taking deep breaths. Right before you speak helps you calm your nerves, or if you're nervous during your speech, you can kind of clench your toes. Not your hands, your toes, so that no one can see it, but it's your way of keeping you calm during your speech.
Think it helps?
Yeah, it does help.
Okay.
Let's try it again.
I try this time.
Okay.
Put the paper down. Eye contact. Here. Natto is good. Natto is healthy. Natto is a food. Natto is Japanese food. And natto makes
natto. Shinja, have some variation in your tone of voice and don't speak so fast and try to use pauses effectively.
Pauses?
Yeah, I mean, you did a good job not making any mistakes by saying words like or you make good eye contact with your audience, but Anita's right again, you have to have some variation in your voice and also use your pauses effectively so that when you're saying something important, people will look at you, people will be more interested, and having a varying tone, being really excited when you're speaking, or really sad when you're saying something really sad, will really help bring out your emotion to the audience so they can feel what you're feeling.
Okay, I'll try.
Remember to work on those facial expressions too.
Okay.
Okay, let's try.
Okay. Variety of tone and good pose. Facial expression. Natto is a food. Natto is a Japanese food. And natto is delicious. And natto makes you healthy. And I like natto.
Just put me to sleep. Your introduction is so boring. Have some creative ideas and have some attention-grabbing intro.
That's right. Even if you use the variation in your voice, and you did a good job of doing that. If you don't have an attention grabber, then no one's going to start listening to your speech. It's going to be boring, like Anita said. So make sure you have a good attention grabber. And also, right now, we don't really know what you're talking about, except that you're talking about natto. So make sure you say what your central idea is, and say what you're going to say during your speech so that the audience gets a preview of what you're going to say.
Yeah. My intro was not that boring. Yeah. So how can I make it interesting and grab the attention?
Do you have any ideas, maybe?
People in Japan hate natto or love natto. And then that reminds me of the football game Cal versus Stanford.
Why don't you try using that?
Okay, I can try.
Okay, right.
Imagine you are sitting on a football game, sitting right next to Stanford fan. You feel kind of annoyed. I love natto. And when somebody's sitting on next to me who hates natto, it's exactly that situation I could feel on a football game. So I love natto, so I'm going to talk about why I like natto and how good for you.
Much better. That was a huge improvement right there.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I think our positive feedback really helped you. And this is exactly what we do in College Writing 10A. We give each other positive feedback, we get feedback from the teacher, and we try to improve our public speaking skills, like Shinja and Anita and me.
Yeah, I feel less nervous, and then I feel more confident, and then I feel like I can talk to people now.
Yeah. So if we can do it,
You can do it!